Okay, so now we're going to move on to our yoga practice. That is a kapha reducing practice, as well as a practice that helps with opening up the respiratory system, the heart, the lungs, and all of that, and also keeping the sinuses nice and clear. So we just did a really nice breathing technique that you can work on yourself, 3 rounds, right? And it's called the bellows breath. So we're going to go ahead and start with our practice, laying on your back on the ground. Okay. All right. So we're going to lay on our back, and this is because we want to start out by keeping the chest nice and open. So feet are flat on the floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to open the chest. And then exhale, release your arms down and pushing up through the pelvis. So it's reversed of what we normally do. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lifting up. Inhale, lift. And what you might notice is the diaphragm is dropping, and you want to continue that opening all the way into the pelvis, and then coming up on your exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Breathing is inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Exhale. And we're holding it here, holding it there, pressing actively into the feet, narrowing the knees so that they line up with the front of the hip bone. Good, and then from there, we're going to release down, draw both knees into the chest, and we're just going to move in a circle, right? Just to help kind of open up the pelvis. And then going in the other direction. Good, and then from there, we're going to reach the legs up, and the arms reach up above the head, and we're lowering the legs to lift the body up, and now we're seated. Good. Inhaling, your fingers behind you, open the chest, deeply inhaling through the nose. And then exhale, release. Drop the hands down. Inhale, open and expand the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, releasing your arms. Inhale, open, 1 more. And then exhale. Good, and then reaching up through the arms. Exhale, we're going to take our hands behind us. Fingertips are going to face you, pulling your feet in, lifting your chest. So tabletop, and then releasing down. Good. And lifting up. And releasing down. Lifting up. Releasing down. And 1 more, lifting up, and this time we hold. So if this is too much for you, come out of it if you need to, and then extend your right leg straight out. Just your right leg. And then release down, lift up the torso so it's straight, and then rotate towards the bent leg. And rotate, keeping the spine lifted, releasing that back. Massaging your internal organs in the abdomen. And then releasing back behind you. Pushing back up into tabletop. And then extending the left leg straight out. Push up through the pelvis. And then releasing. Again, pushing up. So you're straight and then rotate towards the bent leg and twist. Keep that spine lifted. Look behind you. And then releasing from there, we're going to push back up into tabletop. And again, anytime you need to modify, you're going to drop out of it. You can hold tabletop, or this time extend both legs out and push up. Look down the midline of the body. Push, lift. Push into your thumb part of the hand, thumb and pointer finger. Lift. And then lowering, drawing both knees in, pushing over the feet. Push right over and then go into a forward fold. So we're going to now be doing a sequence. Inhale up. Good. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up, bending your knees, Utkatasana. Hold, draw the navel in, pause here, soften your face, take your eyes off into the horizon. Reaching up. And again, forward fold. Add an extension and step back into down dog. Dropping down onto the right knee, taking your foot out. So this is a modification. And then opening up for side plank, Vashisthasana. Or you can extend both legs. Push up through your hips. Swing the arm around. And the right leg now is going to go up. And then step forward, lunge. Drop the knee, lift up, open. And release. Step back, down dog. Hold it there. And then you're going to drop the left knee, same thing, Vashisthasana variation. Or you can extend both legs straight out, push up through your hips. Swing the arm around and then the left leg goes up. Step forward, lunge. Drop the knee, come up, reach. Good, and then release down. And again, step back, down dog. All right, so we're gonna add Chaturanga Dandasana. So shifting forward into plank, modify to the knees if you need to. Lower, lift. Keep your pelvis on the ground, but relax your shoulders. Press back, down dog. Right leg steps forward, warrior one. Come up, reach. And release, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior one, reach. And release, again, stepping back, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower, lift, back, down dog. Hold it there. Okay. So we're going to go back into Vashisthasana, either modified, dropping the right leg, open up, Or you extend both legs, push up through the hips. Swing the arm around, right leg goes right up in the air, three-legged dog. Step forward, high lunge. So you're gonna hold the high lunge, separate your feet so you have a wider stance and come up, reach. Back heel is lifted off the ground. Then release down, drop the back knee, reach again, up. Two different variations of the lunge. And down, step back, down dog. Pause there. Then Vashisthasana, left side, you drop the left leg down, open up, variation, or extend, push. Swing the arm around, left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Step forward for a high lunge, separate your feet a little bit, wider stance, and then lift up, reach. Back heel is lifted, and then down, drop the back knee, come up again, reach. And then release. Step back, down dog. Good. So now we shift forward into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower, lift, back, down dog. Right leg forward, warrior one. Come up. Release. Step back into plank. Lower. Lift. Back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior one. Reach. Release. Step back, plank. Lower, modify if you need to. Lift. And then take it back, down dog. Good. Right leg steps forward, warrior two. Open up, reach. Okay, so anytime you need to take child's pose, take it. Anytime you do the rest. This is a more stimulating practice. Okay, then release. Step back into plank. Lower. Lift. Take it back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior two. Open up. Swing the arm around, step back, plank. Lower. Lift. Back, down dog. Hold it there. All right. If you need to take child's pose, go ahead and drop down into child's pose. Okay, so if your constitution is more Vata or Pitta, take child's pose. If you're Kapha, you're going to hold down dog. Okay, hold it there. All right, so we're going to put those three very simple sequences together and we will add on again. So dropping the right leg. So if you're in child's pose, come back up into down dog. Dropping the right leg down, again, opening up. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Or extend the legs. Push up through the hips. Swing the arm around and reach up, three-legged dog. Step forward, high lunge. Separate your feet. Lift. Then release, hands to the ground. Drop the back knee. Lift again. Reach. Half lunge. And release. Step back. Down dog. Hold. Dropping the left leg down, Vashisthasana, side plank. Or you can extend both legs, push up through the hips. Swing the arm around, left leg goes up. And step forward, high lunge. Separate your feet and then lift. Keep the back heel lifted. Then lowering, dropping the back knee, lift up again. And release. Step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. Take it back, Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog. On your next inhale, step forward, right leg, warrior one. Come up, reach. Draw your navel and tailbone down. Tailbone points straight down. Release, stepping back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Warrior one, left leg comes up, reach. Release, again, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Right leg steps forward, warrior two, open up. Then swing the arm around, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior two. Look down that middle left finger. Swing the arm around, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Right leg steps forward for Trikonasana and then open up. So you can come up on the shin, no problem. You can use a block. Okay, whatever works for you. Make sure that you are lining up the front, the torso with the front leg. Swing the arm around and again, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, Trikonasana on the other side. Lean back, you guys. Lean back. Swing the arm around, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. You're holding down dog if you're Kapha, Constitution. If you don't know, then I would recommend doing an Ayurvedic consultation or child's pose. Okay. So holding child's pose. If you are more of a Vata or a Pitta constitution, you're holding child's pose. If you're Kapha, you hold down dog. All right, and then from there, we come back up into down dog. If you're already in down dog, you're holding it there. We're gonna go through that sequence one more time, one more add-on. So dropping the right leg down, Vashisthasana, open up, or side plank, push up through the hips. Swing the arm around and reach, three-legged dog. Step that leg forward, high lunge, separate your feet, then come up. Release down, hands to the ground, drop the back knee, half lunge, come up. And then release. And stepping back, down dog. Hold it. Dropping the left knee down. And again, opening up, Vashisthasana, side plank variation, or doing the full side plank. Swing the arm around, left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Step that leg forward, high lunge, but separate your feet so that you can then lift. Back heel is lifted, you guys. Good. Then release down, hands to the ground, drop the back knee, lift again. Release. Step back, down dog. From there, shift forward plank, lower on your exhale. Lift up Bhujanasana. Press back, down dog. Right leg forward, warrior one. Come up, reach. Speeding it up a little bit, then release. Exhale down, step back, plank, lower. Lift. Back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior one. Come up. Release down. Step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Right leg forward, warrior two, open up, reach. Swing the arm around, step back, plank, modify if you need to, lower, lift, back. Left leg steps forward, warrior two, open up. Swing the back arm around, step back, plank, lower, with control, back. If you can't do it with control, you need to be modifying to your knees. Stepping forward, right leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Swing the arm around, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Left leg steps forward, Trikonasana on the other side, open up. Swing the arm around, again, step back, plank, lower, lift, back, down dog. Right leg steps forward. It's a straight leg. Draw your right hip back. Drop down. Head to the knee. Push the arms up off the back. Interlace. Then release. Step back. Plank. Lower. Lift. Back. Down dog. Left leg steps forward. Drop your back heel, left hip moves back, and again, interlace. Drop your head, you guys. Release, step back, plank, lower, lift. Press back, down dog, or drop into child's pose. So at this point, everybody can take child's pose. You should be feeling quite stimulated. It's a more invigorating practice. Relax. So we're going to spend the last part of class, because this is an evening practice, making sure we really wind it down. So take another 30 seconds in child's pose. Good. All right, and then from there, we're going to slowly come up. So you're going to sit up, and we're going to do some opening, just nice stretching. So taking your legs to one side. So you have one foot in the arch of the bottom foot, and rotate. And then releasing. And then the leg that is in the arch is going to extend straight out. And then open to the side. The extended leg then is going to come up. So you're going to bring it up, and it goes across the body to the other side of the thigh. Now, if that's not doable for you, then you come to the shin. But if you can do that, sometimes it helps to get up on a blanket behind you. Both sit bones should be flat. That means roll your blanket up so you can do that. Sitting up tall, and then you're going to turn your torso towards that front leg. So the leg that's up, rotate your torso. Slowing everything down. Slow down the breath. Slow down the body. Start to really relax. Release. Let go. Good, then extending both legs straight out. Extend them both straight out and release forward. Drop your head. Good, and then from there, we lift up and we take our legs now to the other side. And the top leg, foot goes into the arch of the bottom leg and rotate. So you're looking over the opposite shoulder. So the feet are on one side and you're looking in the other direction. And then release from there and extending that leg. And then you drop down, open up. Again, slow everything down. Start to pay attention to how you hold your body. Relax everything. Stay activated in the stretch, but then soften your face. All right, and then lifting up, and that extended leg then comes up and goes over the other leg. Good. And your foot is going to be on the outside of the thigh, but if you can't do that, just come into the front of the shin. And again, get up on a blanket. Both sit bones are flat. And then lift up tall and rotate towards the top leg. Look all the way behind you. Good, and then from there, extending both legs again. So both legs extending and drop down, drop the head. Good, and then from there, sitting up, and we're gonna bring one foot in and the other foot into half lotus. If you can't do half lotus, you're gonna use a block and place your foot on the block. Or just drop it in front of the other foot, that's fine. Okay, half lotus. Good, then we're gonna pause, open up the palms of the hands, connect your pointer finger and thumb, sit up tall. Close your eyes and settle the body. Half lotus. Breath moving in and out of the nose, and have the intention of relaxing the entire body. Good, and then from there, we're gonna open up. So remove your block, open up wide, going to one side, open. And going to the other side, open. Good, and then lifting up, good. And we're gonna do that again, but reverse it, okay? So whichever leg you have on top, the other leg now is gonna come on top into half lotus. If that doesn't work for you, you're either placing that foot in the front of the other leg or put it up on a block. No problem, pull it up. Okay, half lotus. And then connecting your pointer finger and thumb, relax your shoulders, close your eyes, relax. Calming the body. Settling the breath. Relaxing the entire body, softening your skin. Soften your muscles. Soften your bones. Good, and then from there, we're going to open the eyes and now open up the legs again. This time we go forward, okay? So you can use a block if you want. Bring it in front and drop down. Relax. And then lifting it up, you're going to go to the right, both arms. I got to move my mic. And then drop down. Head goes down to the knee. And then lifting up, and we go to the other side. Same thing. Hands are on either side of that leg. And then you drop down. Head goes down towards the knee. Chest and head down towards the knee. Good, and then coming out of that, and we're going to take it onto our back. So laying on your back. Come up into bridge, just to resettle the pelvis. And then lowering the pelvis, opening up the arms, taking the legs to the right, looking to the left. And then legs coming up, going to the left and looking to the right. Good, and then from there, we're going to come up into a supported shoulder stand, pausing there. Make sure that your feet, your toes are right above your eyes, not above your head. Right above the eyes. Hold. Keeping your head neutral. And then from there, lowering and then setting yourself up for Shavasana. So for Shavasana, you do want to grab a bolster and place it right underneath the knees. Okay. Cover yourself up. Arms are going to go palms up alongside the body. Cover yourself up, make sure you're warm. And then definitely covering your eyes, right? So we want to pacify our senses. That's how we go out of balance. We overstimulate, understimulate, overstimulate. For Kapha, most of the time it's understimulation. For Pitta and Vata, it's overstimulation. So if you are more Kapha, you are going to do a shorter Shavasana. If you are Vata and Pitta, you need a longer Shavasana. So just moving the body into total stillness, rest. Make sure you are physically comfortable. And then completely relax, settling the breath. Hurry up, Patty. All right, relax. Let the breath settle. Notice that as the body settles, the mind will also settle. Be still. Good, and begin to deepen your breath. Allow a little movement into your fingers and your toes. Gently roll to your right side and then pause there. So we're going to take a few breaths here on the right side. We roll to the right side because it promotes relaxation in the body. All right, and then from there, coming up into a comfortable seated position, connecting your hands and bringing your thumbs to your heart. And once you are seated comfortably and your spine is lifted, close your eyes. Have the intention of softening all parts of the body. So you could start at the top of the head and then just do a quick body scan and soften. Move your awareness from the top of the head and then moving it down and through the whole body, softening along the way as if you're being washed by relaxation. Feeling a wave of softening and calming move through the body till you get all the way down to the toes. Anchoring in a sense of peace and contentment. Feeling the physical stillness of the body settles the body, settles the nervous system, settles the mind. If nothing else, give yourself stillness to relax the body, just letting the body be held with ease and relaxation. Massive benefits. Good, and may you sleep peacefully tonight. Awaken in the morning feeling refreshed. Namaste. Good, and so what I would recommend for springtime is that bellows breath that we did before class tonight. Do the bellows breath. You want to do 3 rounds, and you want to do it in the morning before you head out into your day. Do it throughout the Kapha season, which is right now, spring. And thank you guys for coming tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you. Thanks so much.